back in the old days, there was a bowling alley down here. But you'll be, if you get your haircut in there, you're going to be sitting on the bowling alley lanes. They're still preserved back there. The school for girls, they had a bowling team, they had a basketball team, the Crescent Comets. We're going to head down to the morgue here, down the hall. Now, there's a couple of rooms in the morgue I want to tell you about real fast. So, there's a room in there that we call the pharmacy. We call it that because 4 years ago, our gardener was digging a spot for a compost pile out on the other side of the property. She began to find all these jars and bottles. Now, so we wound up calling the University of Arkansas to come over and have a look. They brought the archaeological survey team in April of 2019. They did a dig, and they found more than 400 artifacts, primarily jars and bottles, medicine bottles, that kind of thing, that were from the Baker Hospital. They've been buried out back for 80 years. We had no idea they were back there. It was a complete surprise. And so we have a couple of hundred of those bottles and jars on display for you in the pharmacy. You guys can have a look at those. Yes, ma'am.
Didn't they also find reels that they were going to investigate, like film reels?
Oh, yes. There is one reel of film. It is in real bad shape. And just finding someone to even, you know, it's in really bad shape. We don't know what's on it. Anyway, we have some of those bottles and jars for you guys to look at. They're the real thing. We've not changed them except to clean them up a little bit on the outside. What's in them was in them when we found them, but we don't know what that is yet. We're still working on that. And then the other room in there to talk about is the autopsy room. This is where Mr. Baker would take his deceased patients, cut them open, look around inside a little bit, sew them back up, send them off to the mortician. It was unethical, of course, and not a nice thing, but that's the kind of guy he was. Now, there is no equipment to show you, unfortunately.